Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fantasy Life story playthrough. Before moving on with the final DLC story, we're first off gonna take a look at the introductory quests for all of the different lives. Last time we took a look at the wizard life, and today we're gonna take a look at one of the last two crafting lives. Today it's gonna be cook. So let's go, Guildmaster. Yes, I'm here yet again to learn another life. Dude, already 9 or 10, no, already 10 licenses that I have obtained. I almost have them all, man. Gotta catch them all. So as always, have to meet our cooking master, who in this case is gonna be Alfredo. Also beware, because the music inside of the bistro over here is one of my favorite tunes. It's just lovely, man. It's lovely. I absolutely love it. All right, hello Alfredo. Good to meet you, man. Flippity flip, flippity flip, flippity you. What? I'm busy. Out of my kitchen. Flippity. I said out of my kitchen. What? Come on, man. What's so important that Alfredo has to put down his pan? Who do you think you are, waltzing into my kitchen looking like that? What, are you signing up for... He actually is kind of right. Who do I think I am, looking like this with a pan on my head? Like, I never really stopped to think about that. Are you signing up for kitchen duty? You are? I am, man. Right to the point, huh? I could skip the quest already, but of course we don't want to do that. So you think you can stand the heat? Here's a pan for starters. I mean, I already have like a sort of pan on my head for some reason, but I'll take this one. Don't expect me to hold your hand. I've got bigger fish to fry. Sizzle, show this kid how to make the you-know-what. Yeah, so this is the other plushling, like kind of life plushling that I was talking about. Sizzle doesn't know what dish. What's in a you-know-what? Sizzle, you fluffball. I mean that dish that blew up in our last assistant's face. Oh, yes, that one. Sizzle remembers now. Sizzle is still licking the mess off his fur. Why do all of the flushlings talk about themselves in like the third person or first person? Or how do you say that? Get to it then, and you nuke it there. Report back to me if you succeed. This one might just work out. What? I wasn't talking to you. I mean my dish here, the one that you interrupted. Okay, Alfredo. I got it. The fledgling cook. Welcome to Alfredo's Bistro. Hey, that's I like that name. I like that quest name. Alright, have to talk to Sizzle over here. Sizzle has got to meet you. Sizzle would like to see you be the best cook you can be. Sizzle is the sous chef here. That's a fancy way to say I'm the number 2 chef. I don't judge Alfredo too harshly. He's just overworked. He can't find a good assistant. I think that's kind of appropriate. A lot of cooks, or like at least people in the, how do you say that, like just the restaurant industry and business or something, like I think a lot of people there are pretty overworked, which is kind of sad. Anyways, this is not about sadness, this is about the perfect fantasy life. But you, I bet you'll be perfect. Yes, please bear with us. Sizzle will show you everything. You'll need to make carrot soup for Alfredo if you want to be his assistant. Here's the recipe. Alright, some good carrot soup. I actually really I hate carrot soup. Our last assistant made a mess of it. Well, to tell the truth, so did the previous 50? What? 50 people have already tried becoming his apprentice, or like his fledgling? I mean, I'm a terrible cook myself. Like, I have kind of sometimes even trouble cooking an egg, so, I mean... But 50 people, though, like, it can't be that hard now, can it? Sizzle is sure you'll make a nice soup, though. Now, how about we begin? You're always free to use the counter, but for now, you'll need to fetch carrots for the soup. Alfredo insists on the freshest vegetables right from the farm, fresh as fresh gets. Now, I kind of want to stand still here to talk about the farmer life in fantasy life a little bit. It makes so much sense that we finally got that, because there's so much talk about like you having to gather veggies and do stuff like that, and you cannot do that in this game, dude. You have to buy all of the vegetables. It would have been like made so much sense if there was already a farmer life in this game, and they were planning to make a farmer life, I believe. And in fact, they were planning to make quite a few more lives than the 12 we have in this game, but they just, yeah, they scrapped a lot of them. But I'm glad we finally have the farmer life now, or at least, like, in 2 days, probably, when I upload this video. No one grows fresher veggies than Jill down in South Castell. Go there for your carrots. Sizzle hopes he was clear enough. Good luck making carrot soup for Alfredo. Hey, thanks, Sizzle. Let's enjoy some music from the bistro. Dude, I love this so much. This music is amazing. It's like the best crafting music. I can't really describe it. For the cooking life, you have to do a whole lot of crafting. Like, you have to level up your skill to an insane level. Like, you have to max out your skill all the way to level 15. You only have to do that for alchemist, cook, and tailor. And it is pretty horrible. But whenever you finish like a craft as the cook, at least you'll be welcomed by some good music. So that's one good thing about that place. Hey Jill, what brings you to my farm then? Need some carrots for a soup? Well, I'll be. You'll try to impress Alfredo, ain't you? That Alfredo's as picky as they come and wants his carrots straight from my patch. A shame to eat them, really. These veggies are my pride and joy, but good luck with that soup. These veggies are my pride and joy. What do you enjoy doing? Just looking at your veggies and not selling them? Is that what you want to do? That's weird, man. This guy's pretty weird. Anyways, we can, as you can see over here, press A to gather these carrots, but it's not like you're gathering them as a farmer, you know? It's not like how we do it in Fantasy Life I, which, as you might know, you have those like plots, you have a field, and then you go with your hoe. You go with your hoe onto the field, man, and you just start hoeing all of the crops. Like, it's done way better there. Alright, Sizzle, I'm back with the carrots. Sizzle hopes that Jill wasn't too grumpy. He's a lot like Alfredo. It's all about work. But it looks like he gave you some carrots. Good man, at least for the tailless type. Now Sizzle will show you the basics of cooking so you can make that carrot soup. Hey, there we go. Cooking learns appropriately with like a little egg right there. Looking delicious. I kind of want an egg right now. Alright, egg and cuisine also learned, or whatever that said. Yeah, these are just the basics about any crafting life, of course. Stand behind the counter and then face it to start on the soup, alright? Oh, Sizzle, almost forgot to tell you. Be sure to equip your frying pan first, okay? Yep, as always, whenever you start a new life, have to equip the appropriate tool. So let's go wait, what do you mean? Pretend frying pan? Why is it called pretend frying pan? How am I gonna cook with a pretend frying pan? What? Alright, anyways, let's go make some carrot soup. Shouldn't be that hard with my... I mean, maybe it is, because I have a pretend frying pan. Oh god. Stupid controller delay, I don't like that. It's gonna be lovely playing this game on Steam with, like, Fantasy Life I, not having controller delay. I mean, hopefully. Alright, not too bad, though. There we go, 100% done with my beautiful, delicious carrot soup. You finished the carrot soup. I bet it's excellent. Alright, I'll be the judge of that. Give it to me. I think this dude is just hungry, man. Like, it's kind of his excuse. He's just hungry. Do you see his belly, by the way? Is that his belly button? Oh my god. Dude, that is his belly. It's like an Audi belly button. I mean, I don't want to say that that's gross because it's not gross, but the way he's presenting it over here, standing in his kitchen with his belly button out, like, what? What a surprise, it looks delicious, and it smells wonderful, but it's the taste that counts most. I'll take a sip. I declare it bread-worthy. Bread-worthy? Alfredo, truly and honestly? What a relief. When Alfredo says bread-worthy, March, he's speaking from his heart. He loves your soup. I can hardly believe it. Might we have our new assistant? Then on to the second test. Okay, let's go. Who is this? Pardon me, what is that tantalizing smell? A carrot soup, unless I'm mistaken. Like, does carrot soup smell good? I don't know, I really don't like the taste of carrot soup. The customers are not allowed in Alfredo's kitchen. Please, take a seat, we'll serve the soup soon. I must be allowed to sip now. My nose tells me it's a soup that has no equal. Leave now, Sizzle won't say it again. The mere scent is inspiring. I must cook at once. What dish might be worthy of such a soup? This dude is kind of weird. May I use the kitchen for a moment? No, who do you think you are? Sizzle, can't you see he's a cook? He's got a toque on his head. Let's see what he can do. I believe he's actually a pretty good cook. And now a pinch of this and then a dash of that. Sizzle is amazed. You just walk around with all these ingredients in your pockets? Yes, of course, what cook doesn't? Now a little more spice for the special sauce. Incredible, a special sauce for a hamburger? And voila, a sassy flip of the patty to finish it off. You see? Quite simple, really. Simple? I couldn't do that. What do you call such a pampered burger? What else? A royal hamburger. Now, can you do me the great honor of tasting it? There is no need. I bow to your patty, sir. But Alfredo, you haven't even tasted it. His technique was excellent, but does it deserve my highest compliment? Does it? Yes, bread-worthy. Bread-worthy? Oh, I see. I've forgotten the bun. Well, I should have one in my pockets. Hold the bun, stranger. Alfredo always says bread-worthy when he loves a dish. Why? That's so weird. I see. The local kitchen lingo. Fascinating. I'll use that in my own culinary parlance. Yes, you do that, stranger. Now, may Sizzle ask you something? Sizzle noticed a fancy decoration on your kitchen apron. What is that? Good eye, Sizzle. That is a royal emblem. No, it can be. Indeed it is. I am the new cook at the castle. My name is Alan. Aha, royal hamburger. Now I understand. Only a maestro of meat could make such a thing. Please, I don't measure up to your excellence, chef. I am but a culinary wanderer. Oh, well then, what brings you into my bistro? Buzz. Lots of buzz. What, bees outside my bistro? Please, tell Sizzle where you saw them. Alfredo can't have bees carrying off customers. No, Sizzle. Good buzz. Everyone at the castle can't stop talking about this bistro. Oh, what? The royals talk about Alfredo's? No, 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 that can't be. We've never once set foot in the castle. That may be, but they come here in disguise. Really? That's cool. Like Laura, the tomboyish girl, and Eric. I would like to see Eric and Ophelia in a disguise. He's just pulling our legs. Next you'll say our new friend over there is the king himself. Certainly not, but I swear to you, Alfredo, you have big fans at the castle. Seriously? I never fib about food. In fact, the good buzz about your bistro has reached his ears. Whose ears? Who is his? I mean, Dude, he is so twitchy all of a sudden. Are you going to tell me or make me guess? I'm going all wobbly in the knees. Who is it? Alfredo, please calm yourself. If you'll only let me get a word in, I'll tell you. Well then, who? The king himself, of course. Oh my, that is pretty cool. And we learned how to make a finest fluffy omelette. For some reason, like... Oh my, he's just collapsed. Alfredo, are you alright? Don't worry, Alfredo does this. He faints when he gets too excited or when he has a great idea. Sometimes both. What a shame, I've come to learn one of his specialties so I can make it for the king. I'll come back when he's back on his feet. Please, sir, stay. But I need one of Alfredo's recipes. I think Alfredo had something in mind. What was he trying to say when he passed out? Maybe oh my gosh? Wait, no, omelette. I bet he was trying to say omelette. Of course, that's one of his most impressive dishes. The finest fluffy omelette. And I guess we picked that up. We are such a good cook, man. From him saying I understood he wanted me to make a finest fluffy omelette. I'm sure March here knows it. Don't you? Check your recipes. You do? Then show me, please. You must. Alfredo would thank you for saving the day. You've got to. Sizzle will even help you track down the omelette ingredients. We'll need to find chicken eggs, cow's milk, and one more thing. What was it again? Oh yes, vine-ripened tomatoes. Let's find the chicken eggs and cow's milk first. Yes, we need to speak to a cow and a chicken. They'll help with our freshness quest. You can find them on your map. But let's tackle the chicken first. Good thing Sizzle speaks bog bog. Let's go. Okay, man. I already like this Sizzle little plushling quite a bit. Like, definitely a ton more than Pulusi? What was the guy named with the Taylor life again? That psycho killer? Spoolie, that's it. Flipping psycho. Alright, let's talk to one of the 7 wonders of Castell. Shout out if anyone knows what I'm talking about. At least I think there's 7, right? Or is there 11? I don't remember. Who's that, Sizzle? Or Bockety Bog March? Your chickenese is awful, Sizzle. Could you repeat that? Bockety cluckety bog bog? What? My crest looks like crud? Oh my. No, that's not what I meant. Why is this making me laugh so much? You didn't. I should be plucked? Sisters, brothers, flock to me. Oh god, what is going on? Is this all of a sudden combat life? Get out of our coop. Oh my god, wait, Sizzle didn't mean anything. And don't come back, Sizzle. Dude, this is actually a pretty funny life quest, like, at least up until now. The chickens left something behind. Hey, there we go, some chicken eggs. Poor Sizzle, man. Sizzle made a mess of that and lost a bit of his tail back there. Alright then, we need cow's milk next. So we have to find a cow. Too bad my moo-moo is worse than my bog-bog. Damn, and your bog-bog was already pretty horrible, it seemed like. This could get ugly, but let's get going. Alright, so making me run all the way over here to West Castell, and now I have to go all the way to literally the other side of Castell. But it's fine, at least we get to tag along with little Sizzle over here. Look at him running. Look at him, like, bouncing up and down, man. I like this little guy. Alright, let's talk to Yodel. Hi, need some milk? What? That was easier than Sizzle thought. Way easier, in fact. Okay. Well then, only one more ingredient. Tomatoes. Let's try the vegetable stall near the bistro. Also, you can gather cow's milk over here. Only one piece, though? Wow. Just one little bottle of cow's milk. That's not a lot. Veggies for sale. Fruit for sale. Veggies for... hey, you two looking for some produce? Sizzle and his friend are desperate to get some vine-ripened tomatoes. Have any? Nope. Sorry, I don't stock tomatoes. They're too hard to get. They have to come all the way from Port Puerto. They'd splatter on the way unless each one is wrapped. Even babied, you could say. It's ridiculous. I can only afford to buy in bulk. Crates and barrels, so no tomatoes here. But you want to snack on a tomato, huh? Sorry, you'll have to go to Port Puerto. We're not going to eat them. Sizzle and his friend need tomatoes for the restaurant. Huh, I should have known from the look of you, so Alfredo's Bistro needs tomatoes. Oh, I've got it. What, you've got tomatoes? No, I remember who might have some. I saw someone from Port Puerto earlier. His pockets were stuffed with something. He said they were tomatoes. He said that people from Port Puerto love tomatoes so much they travel everywhere with them. That's true. They do. They really do. They crave tomatoes that much. Gross, if you ask me. Wouldn't those tomatoes go splat? Sloppy pockets. Ugh. But he's our last chance. Where do you see him? He wandered off toward your bistro, actually. Can't miss him. Big guy, soup pot on his head. Hey, like me? Dude. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. He must be a great cook if he has a soup pot on his head like me. Oh, over here. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it looks like he can't even see, or are those his eyes beneath that soup pot? Actually, why? Why do I look so tall all of a sudden? This guy looks so tiny. All right. Hey man, what bad luck. So close and yet so far. I can smell the spices in the air. I bet you two will know more. Cooks, yes? Yes, we are. What an incredible nose you have. You could smell that about us. Or was it my cook's apron? Yes, of course, your apron, but also the look in your eye. You seek tomatoes, yes? Oh yeah, people always come to Pedro, knowing somehow I carry tomatoes. Don't try to hide it. I crave tomatoes, you crave tomatoes, there is no shame. Oh, how direct you are. You get to the point faster than a cow. A cow, oh my god. A cow? I hope that's a compliment. Anyway, if you want tomatoes, I'll expect something in return. Of course, what would you like from us? Information. I'm here in search of a restaurant, some hole in the wall. I came all the way from Port Puerto to eat at this place, but I've had some bad luck. Its doors are open, but it's closed for business, yet I can smell traces of tastiness in the air. How awful for you. What sort of terrible restaurant would tease you like that? Dude, Sizzle, are you this much of like a water hat, or whatever you, how do you say that? It's not far. Where? There's only our, oh no, you mean our restaurant. Yeah, Alfredo's Bistro. Well, by all the tomatoes in Port Puerto. You two work at the restaurant? No wonder it's closed. You're on a tomato quest, yes? Yes, exactly. Sizzle is sorry to keep you waiting for food. And Pedro is sorry that he called your restaurant a hole in the wall. Sizzle takes no offense. It is our fault that your stomach is grumbling. We hope to feed you soon. Yes, that would be nice. I've come such a long way. But if you're Sizzle, then who's Alfredo? Certainly not your friend here. Oh, you must be Alfredo's assistant, yes? Your master has trained you well if you're searching high and low for tomatoes. Here, I'm glad to share with my fellow cooks. Take some vine-ripened tomatoes. Hey, there we go. I have heard your bistro is famous for an omelet that uses Port Puerto tomatoes. What was it called? Fancy floppy omelet? No, it was finest fluffy omelet. I beg you, make me that omelet right away. I'll take a seat in your restaurant. Alright, he looks pretty happy about that. We have all the ingredients. Let's go into the bistro and make that finest fluffy omelet. Sizzle will run inside. Come on in when you're ready, friend. Well, okie dokie, let's go inside Alfredo's Bistro and cook that finest fluffy omelet. Look at them waiting over here, and then you just have Alfredo passed out. We can't even interact with him. Dude, what is Flapjack gonna say about this? I don't mean to brag, but I've heard our bistro is getting famous. Tourists are flocking here. Dude, this guy's been passed out for like half an hour. All right, here we go. Let's cut it up real nicely. Let's cook with my fake frying pan. Still can't believe this guy didn't even give me a real one. Like, what am I supposed to do with a fake frying pan? Or a pretend frying pan is what it was actually called. God. All right, anyways, that was pretty easy. Just 5 little things. Didn't really take that long. Sizzle likes the look of your omelet, but now serve it to our special customers. Alright, will do. Alfredo still passed out over there. Okay. Hope he wakes up soon. At last, the finest fluffy omelet. Fluffy, yes, fine. We will see, but just smell those Port Puerto tomatoes. I think you just want tomatoes, man. Like, I don't think Pedro really cares that there's anything else than those tomatoes on his plate. Let's dig in, yes? Alright. How's it taste, man? I declare it the finest and fluffiest omelet I have ever eaten. Nom. What bold flavor. The eggs are clearly from a chicken who's easily insulted. Dude, this quest is funny, man. The dialogue? The milk from a generous cow. Crisp edges yet not overcooked, nicely handled in the frying pan. Finally, the sauce. Tangy, not too sweet, slimmer to perfection. Top ingredients, excellent recipe, and you, my young cook, show great promise. I agree, but what an evaluation. You could taste all of that with one bite? Oh my, then you must be. I am merely someone glad to taste your work. I will savor this memory. It ranks among my top 10 tastes ever. Dude, that is too much praise. You alone have made it worth my while to come all the way to Alfredo's Bistro. You deserve a reward, yes? Dang, man. I just casually giving me $500. I'll take it. What talent you have, March. I look forward to seeing you grow as a cook. In Port Puerto, our specialty is seafood. How about you try some of my recipes? Hey, there we go, seafood cuisine. If you ever visit Port Puerto, you must do me the honor of visiting my kitchen. With that, I must be off. We will meet again, yes? Goodbye to you. Hey, goodbye, Pedro, I think? How extraordinary. Do you realize who that was? That was Pedro, Port Puerto's greatest chef. The owner of Cocina Rica? The very same. He's said to have a highly developed sense of taste. I wish I'd realized it sooner, or that I hadn't clammed up when I did. But you, my new friend, you were incredible in the kitchen. What an omelette. The sound of you cooking back there was like music to my ears. You are new to this, are you not? Such raw talent inspires me to greater heights. I must aim to be the best chef the castle has ever seen. Now I should thank you. How about some recipes? I'm no Pedro, but I do know a thing or two about cooking meat. Alright, I'll take that. Meat cuisine also learned. I suppose we're rivals, since cooking can get competitive, but I look forward to your work. I'd better report back to the castle. I might come back to share more of my recipes, perhaps sometimes when Alfredo's back. Good luck to you. Good luck to you too, man. Let's hope Alfredo is awake. What a time for you to shine while Pedro visits and the castle takes such interest. Sizzle thinks you are a rising star. Sizzle thinks you deserve a nice break after all. Hold on there. Hey, he's back, man. Look at him with his belly button. Did I pass out again? You could have at least gotten me a pillow, Sizzle. Alfredo is awake. So much has happened. Alfredo should hear all the news. Well, what happened? Must have been good, or else I wouldn't have passed out. Sizzle can't believe your good luck. A cook from the castle came to taste your recipes. Oh, that's right. The king has heard of me. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was getting dizzy, and then I collapsed like a souffle. But we'd better hop to it. We should cook him my famous omelet. Alfredo, March already cooked one. But how? We don't have vine-ripened tomatoes. I'd have to order them from my special supplier, and we need fresh eggs and milk too. We spoke to the usual cow and chicken, and you won't believe how we got tomatoes. Please tell me. That chef from Port Puerto was here. From Port Puerto? It was Pedro from Casina Rica? Best of all, March here cooked the omelet for our special guests, and Pedro loved it. How did you do it? We barely explained even the basics to you, and then I passed out. You've earned my respect, friend, so I open my kitchen and my recipes to you. Dude, this is nice. I feel like I really, with this quest, I really feel like I got the respect of my master. Like, he didn't really believe in me in the beginning, and then he just got shocked, passed out, and I handled his whole business for him without like having any experience or barely any experience, so it makes sense that he's impressed, and I don't know, I just get a feeling of satisfaction. So yeah, with that, from Navas the Fledgling, and we have +2 focus and +1 dexterity as the life bonuses for now. I'm not easily impressed, but you were a cook in my book. I'll gladly take you on as my assistant. With your help, I can make this bistro a 3-star, no, a 5-star restaurant. Now keep up your cooking and report back to me with any news of your achievements. I'll always have time for you, even if I'm cooking or passed out, so welcome again, friend. Alright, dude, nice. I didn't know this dude was so, I don't know, friendly? I like Alfredo. And with that, that's another life wrapped up. Only one more to go, and after that, we're gonna continue on with the final DLC story of the game, which that's gonna be for tomorrow, actually. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.